Do you struggle with balancing your business with your family? Hi, I'm Paula Ramm, and I help direct sellers grow their businesses without leaving home. And this is one of the most common questions I get, and that is, how do you balance your business with your family? Most ladies struggle with this because we have so many tasks on our plate. Sometimes it's a real struggle to balance it all, and you don't want to sacrifice your family while building a business. So here are just a few tips I have for you guys today. Number one is seasons. Know what season you are in. Life is not all the same. You go through various seasons of life. There are times when you can put more into your business and times you can't put as much into your business. You're going to have times where you have an infant or toddlers, and seasons like that, it just may be time to put business on hold for a little while until you can pour more into it. Because just to be honest, there are seasons that it's very difficult to run a business. But there are tips you can do to make business not take so much of your time. So that's tip number one, know your season. Know when you can pour more into your business, when your kids are older or whenever, and when to, hey, I need to focus on my family right now. Okay, tip number two is wherever you are, be all there. This is a great quote from Jim Elliot, and that is, oh wow, it's just like our lack of focus today. There are so many distractions in our environment and our culture today that it's so easy. People think it's okay to multitask and try to do all these different things at once, but that is a myth. That is a myth. That means you're doing everything mediocre, and most likely you're going a little crazy in the head at the same time. I know, I've been there, right? You can only really do well and focus on one thing well at a time. So, and you'll be much more productive that way too. So not only does it hurt your business when you try to multitask, but it really affects your kids and your family. Absolutely. I know I've made the mistake, and I don't want you guys to make the mistake, right? They know when you are not fully focused on them. There are times that you need to be fully focused on your kids, and you can't be distracted with texting or other things like that. So, it helps your kids to know what your schedule is. Okay, this is your work time, right? And they know that, right? And then they know it's when it's time for them. So then whatever activity you're involved in at the time, you can be fully focused on. You can be fully present with your kids, and you can be way more productive with your business. So this is huge. And then don't get distracted by all the squirrels. There's a lot of things that we get distracted by, that you hear different trainers or different webinars saying, try this strategy, try this method, right? And we go off on it. It's always fun to do the new thing. I am totally guilty of this. I'm always trying new things because it gives that little rush of excitement trying something new, and it's harder to stick with your current plan, right? So don't get distracted by all the other things, okay? Stay focused on one strategy. Don't try to do all of the things. Okay, let's see, this is number 3 now. Don't let it take over your life. It is so easy. Building a business is super fun. It's very rewarding, it's exciting, and a lot of times we can let it take over things that are more mundane, housework, right? Changing diapers, doing dishes, right? And those things are just as important, and especially being with your kids is more important, right? So don't let business take over your life, right? Because you feel you have to be there all the time and be on all the time, right? Don't do that, right? You will regret it later. Okay, and number 4, involve your kids in your business as early as possible. This is key because It is so good for them. It is so good for kids to learn entrepreneurial skills. It is for their best benefit. You might feel a little guilty having your kids do work with your business, but you're doing them a favor. This is part of their education, because entrepreneurial skills are going to be becoming more and more in demand as more businesses are going online, more people are starting their own businesses, and this can, not only will it help you alleviate all the work you have because you're delegating it now to your kids, but when they're grown, right, they will be fully equipped to run a business of their own, and one that can support them with a full-time income. And what a gift that would be, right? So don't think you're just like giving them another chore or something to do, right? Don't think it's just for you, it's selfish. No, it is a benefit to them. So get them involved as early as possible. And not just in the business, but with the household tasks, with the cooking, with the cleaning, with watching the younger kids. Make sure they're all involved, because this develops character, right? You don't want life to be all about them, that we're all in this together, we're supporting one another. It's just great for everyone to be dependent on each other, interdependent, supporting one another, helping one another, learning from each other, right? Because that's what life is all about, right? So I hope these tips helped, right? Remember the season you're in, be all there, be focused, don't let business take over your life, and involve your kids as soon as possible. All right, if you'd like to learn more about the strategy, the one strategy I recommend, which is influencer marketing, and how you can actually run a business in 1 hour a day, which is super great when you're in a very busy season of life, click the link below and get my influencer marketing quick start guide. And that will give you an overview of the strategy I use to build my business and how it absolutely can be done in 1 hour a day. So again, thanks for watching, and I hope this helps. Right, bye.